because this is what happens on San Diego. Is it live? We're live.
We are live.
Okay,
of course.
cool.
You hit live and
I
then
hit
handed
live
the phone
because,
to me.
well, I wanted to go live while the connection was good. So, congratulations, you're actually going to get like a pretty decent connection, guys. Anyway, welcome. It's Sunday of San Diego Comic-Con. I was double fisting coffee, but now I only have one, so this should be interesting. We're over here in our Court of the Dead section. We're going to show you guys a lot of different things today, but we're going to start in the court. Because why? Because it's our own original property, and we are just so excited about everything that's going on in the court. Did you see the trailer? A trailer dropped for Court of the Dead, and it's on our Court of the Dead Facebook page. It's on our Court of the Dead social. It'll be on this page in about like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So
it's also on YouTube if you want a sneak peek.
There you go. It's on YouTube also. We are so proud of everything that's happening with the court. We have some brand new premiere pieces to show you. We had cosplayers. That was pretty amazing. Did you see Shard and Kiera come by and Zyle? Like, they made these costumes into reality. So let's just get started. Behind me is, well, directly behind me is Dragoon. He's a bust, and he's pretty cool. I don't really know a whole lot about his story, to be honest with you. I just know that he looks rockin', and this armor work is just amazing. And his base, look at that. But behind me is Demethyle. He's the Exalted Reaper, and he's a legendary scale figure, which means if the real Reaper came to you, first off, sorry, that would suck, but he would be about twice this size. So that's what legendary scale figure means. Oh look, Tim Hansen joined. Is he having like Comic-Con envy? Is that what's happening? Hi Tim. He's one of our cut and sew guys, so we just saw that he joined our live stream. Here is Kier. She is the Valkyrie of the Dead. She is the head of the Spirit faction and Death's first sword. She kind of is like Death's adopted daughter in a lot of ways. He took her under his wing and made her, I mean, she was already kind of badass, but he definitely made her the warrior that she is in the Underworld today. Moving on to another woman in Death's life. This is Gethsemane. She is the Queen of the Dead. She is sold out on our website because she is just so beautiful, so stunning. This piece, fun fact about the Queen of the Dead, the crown that she wears is a female pelvic bone. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
I love that. We're going to show you her crown. We have a life-size version of her crown before, and I have worn it. And that thing is crazy. We'll get there. Anyway. Crazy. Behind the queen is Zyle. She's the great osteomancer. This is a premium format figure of Zyle. Zyle is the head of the Bone faction. Something that I love about Zyle is like...
All access storage and empties must be removed from the exhibit floor. If you have not done so, please label and report all access storage and empties to Freeman for removal.
All of that.
Unlabeled or unattended access storage still on the floor will be removed by Freeman so that we may open on time.
Is you never think of Bone as being such like a colorful thing, and even in her paint details, you see that there are so many colors, not just the splash of blue off of her hand with like the dead magic. She has so many colors in her if you really look, especially her eyes. So that's Zyle. This is Oglavale, the Executioner. He has a dog named Scratch. We call them Oggen Dog because it's kind of funny and really cute. And because Oglavale, he might be the Executioner, but he's not the one you should be afraid of in the court. He has such a gentle soul, and Death made it so the Executioner would have kind of like a fair and just heart in spite of being an executioner of the dead. So that's kind of amazing.
An executioner.
I'm sorry, I can't say that word.
I know, it's
You
silly.
guys can make fun of me for it all the time. Executioner? I keep saying executioner, and it's executioner. Fine, guys.
That's the breakfast food.
I know. So, moving on, guys, now that we've had a lesson on how to pronounce things, I want Dominic, because when we showed him on the live stream, we couldn't get quite as close to the detail of his swords as you can on like a mobile device. So look at that sword. How do you even do that? Apparently we can. Like that. I don't know. I'm so impressed with that. Sorry guys, I get constantly amazed at that sword. I think it's brilliant. All right, so I talked about the crown of the queen. This is the crown of the queen. Again, like I said, it's made out of a female pelvic bone. This is not a real one. It's a recreation and a sculpt. It's not an actual female pelvic bone. I just have to say that so you guys know.
Ever since that one intern went missing.
Yeah, ever since the one intern went missing, you know, she walked into the courtroom and never came out, and we were kind of awkward about that. So, gotta say, that's not a pelvic bone for real. It is a sculpt of a female pelvic bone. So, right here, we actually have...
Remember, exhibitors,
we have that, yeah.
Under the age of 18 must remain within the confines of your exhibit space during booth preparation
and by the way,
organization hours. All children must be wearing their Comic-Con
okay,
badge.
I'm gonna try talking over. Okay.
You got it.
All right, cool. So this is actually the Chronicle of the Underworld we have on display here. You can pick up the Chronicle of the Underworld at our booth, 1929, at the show. So if you are watching and you're at the show, you can come pick this up right now. And if you want to order it online, you can do that too. Everything that you see here, you can go to sideshow.com/SDCC16 and get like a closer look at. So we have a court feature. You can take a look at the book. You can take a look at some of our premium format figures that I just showed you. And that's kind of awesome. So that's sideshow.com/SDCC16. I hear there are giveaways there, guys. So for those of you who really like giveaways, there are giveaways. I heard that there's Voldemort and a Kylo Ren. Just since we're talking baddies, let's talk baddies. Those two are available for giveaway on our website, sideshow.com/SDCC16. Moving on.
Let's move on to the masks.
The masks. These are, okay. First off, I was very confused that these are both Death's masks, but this is Death's mask, the face of the All-Taker, and this is Death's mask from the Dawn of the Mortals, and those are two different versions of Death's mask. Those are different stories, different versions. That's, they're, again, the sculpts on these are insanely detailed. If you get in close, Dominic, you can see all these, like, all of this. It looks like flesh.
And bone.
And bone, but yeah, but flesh. Like, I look like mom. It kind of freaks me out. This is a Varkas. He is the Red Death. He is still available on our website. Yes, I got confirmation of that. He is still available. One of the things I really like about a Varkas is the base details on him. That is a really stunning storyline base. It kind of reminds me of like when you see like things in old books, like those press drawings.
Oh yeah. You can see that. You can
like
read it from
the
left
story,
to right.
read it from left to right. There's like a story there, so it reminded me of that. And then also, his cape and his mask are just really, really cool and detailed. And the way his cape attaches to like these bones sticking out of his neck is kind of creepy. We're gonna save the newbie for last, so because there's Alabastros, we've never shown him before, so I'll go into more detail about him later. This is Cleopsis. She's the Eater of the Dead premium format figure. She is available for pre-order on our website. Cleopsis was sent to the mortal realm for a while, but death brought her back to Elverness after she kind of got a little too out of hand. She's kind of like a wild card, so to speak, so death brought her back. This is Shard. Shard is my personal favorite of all the Court of the Dead, because she is a mortal who is a warrior and a fighter, and just kind of, we're talking strong characters, she's the strongest of the strong.
And we also had a Shard
We had a Shard cosplayer. Vert Vixen came to our booth dressed as Shard. You saw kind of her process throughout our social media as she was building the costume, but it's finished and it was here yesterday and Friday. I'm losing track of days, guys. And she looked amazing.
Did I miss Alabastros?
No, we're saving him. Shh.
Let's move on to Death, too.
So then we have Death. He is the master of the underworld. He controls everything you see across the court, and this is his premium format figure. He, I think, is the only one who's, no, that he's also not on the website, but Death is coming out of Ilverness on the souls of the mortals, rising above with his finger pointing menacingly at everyone who gets in his way. Someone's asking a question.
Jose just asked, what is this from? So
I'm sorry, Jose. Probably should have done a little bit of a recap. We're looking at the Court of the Dead. This is Sideshow's own intellectual property. It's our first one that we have developed into sort of figures and books and comics, and now we have cosplayers who are doing it, and it's something that's really close to our hearts. It's the brainchild of our creative director, Tom Gilliland, and it's just a very rich story. If you want to learn more about it, you can go to courtofthedead.com, check out each of the characters individually. You can also order the Chronicle of the Underworld book off of our website, or if you're at the show, you can come pick it up at the booth. It's $30. And Tom will sign it for you. Tom is here, and Tom will sign it for you.
Last day for that,
Last day for that. Tom will sign it. Poor Tom. He's gonna get...
We've gotten some shots of Malvestros from you going back and forth, so
out of the way.
Take a look at this.
This is Malvestros, the all-knowing fool. No one had seen him before he showed up at the show. Like, even most of our staff hadn't seen him, and I can say that he was worth the wait. His details on his base, the way, like his smile, but beyond everything about him, he's so colorful, and the sculpt of these demons and angels, like having a war on, like, you can see the origin of the court on this statue right here. I'm losing words. Maybe Not Susan could help me out. He's the one that we hear his voice. He kind of narrates us through the court story.
So the court jester, for those that are paying attention and are interested, is also the character of the court that will be most interacting with our fan base and our customers, as he is our fourth wall breaker. So when the court is speaking to you, we're going to be using Malvestros' voice to kind of guide us through. And so you've got, obviously, the factions of heaven and hell. And here's something that I'm only going to say for the live stream, and it will be said nowhere else, because this is our secret special little group. So we developed a writing called Whisperword for Court. Just like every other fantasy writing, it has its own characters and letters and information. The Whisperword that right now exists on Malvestros scrolls are Iron Maiden lyrics. Shh, don't tell anybody.
That's amazing. I wonder who did that. Yeah, I know exactly who did that.
Where are we going next?
Next, we're going to show you really briefly, because I think he's really freaking cool. We also made a life-size death. Hey, remember on Instagram, like a while ago, when you saw a picture of Tom painting something? This is what he was painting, because this is so close to his heart that he actually, like, got down and dirty on the base and painted it himself. So this has been touched by the one and only Tom Gilliland. And if you want to check out that picture, it's a pretty neat picture.
And look how huge he is compared to Susan.
Oh yeah. You don't want this guy coming after you.
She looks like a wee person compared to this guy.
It's the only time I will ever look like a wee person.
All right, where are we going?
Anyway.
What, are you not familiar with wee people?
Sorry. Anyway, behind me are two beautiful women. We have the Hell Priestess. She is went up for preview during our online Comic-Con. She is a female version of Pinhead. You can see her coming out of the puzzle box on the base. I don't have maybe you guys can tell me a little bit about Hellraiser. I've only seen the first one. And the first one scared me so badly.
You couldn't watch anymore.
I couldn't watch anymore. And I can handle horror movies. I really can. But there's something about, like, the other dimension and the torture that I just really scared me. So as we walk around, this is Purgatory. She is available for pre-order on our website. Thank you, Not Susan. There we go.
And what is Purgatory from?
Hell.
Hell. Wow.
It's Sunday, guys. We're like a little bit like I'm trying to rack my brain as like I knew all these facts when we started the show, and then now I don't anymore. So
Do you remember what song was written on the scroll?
Oh, I'll find out.
Yeah, we can find out what
Craig was asking what song it is, so we'll try and find that out for you, Craig.
All right. But in the meantime, check out Purgatory from Hell.
Coming straight from hell. You might recognize her from hell. This is Purgatory. Okay, well, let's move on to the next piece.
Yep.
Where are we going?
All right, we're going over here.
Now we're moving over to Hot Toys.
So yesterday, we're moving over to Hot Toys. This just actually sparked my energy. So there you go. You got a little bit of an energy boost. I don't know if you all follow us on Twitter, but yesterday
She's a chaos character, says Nathan.
Sweet. Thank you.
Now we know.
Now we know. Thank you, Nathan. Anyway, so yesterday, if you follow us on Twitter, I had the chance to go into Hall H, which who does that? Like, Hall H is to me like this mythical land that doesn't exist because no one can get in there. Anyway, it's like the most exclusive club. But I got to go see the Aliens 30th anniversary panel, and like Sigourney Weaver was there. The whole cast was there. Sigourney Weaver, Lance Hendrickson, Michael Biehn, Bill Paxton, James Cameron even came out for it. So I was super excited. If you want to see my experience, you can go to our Twitter page and like kind of scroll through and see what I tweeted. There are some amazing pictures of the cast there. But
we can see them live right now.
you can, well,
Oh wait, they're not.
oh
alive.
wait,
That's
they're
just
not.
So detailed.
It's just a 6-scale figure. Dominic, how silly of you. You thought we had Sigourney Weaver in our case.
I thought so.
But we
I thought it was a wee version
It's a
of
wee
herself.
Sigourney Weaver. But
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver
Boo.
is Ellen Ripley.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Anyway, so we're done with that. And Hot Toys always does everything so well. Her face sculpt looks exactly like she did in the Alien movies. It comes with a cat. It comes with a cat, guys.
Cat is not happy.
Well, yeah, there's a freaking alien queen after it.
That's
Of course
true.
it's not happy. So moving on, this is the Alien Warrior. Both Ellen Ripley and the Alien Warrior are available for pre-order on our website. Again, go to sideshow.com/SDCC16 for everything that you see on display here. Got it.
Let's swoop around back and see what
And-
else is in this display.
All right, I'm just gonna do this. I'm really bad at these, but I'm gonna try. Oh, look, I did it without breaking anything.
The cat's name is Jonesy.
I know that.
Well,
Jonesy.
Steven knows that as well.
Jonesy. I actually wanted Jonesy to be at the 30th reunion, but like that kind of made me sad. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, here's Back to the Future on this side. This is the first time we've seen the Doc Brown 6-scale figure. And these are from Back to the Future Part 2. So it's a little different than the Back to the Futures we've shown you in the past because those were all from the original. This is all from Back to the Future Part 2.
So it's got the DeLorean with the wheels down.
And it has the hoverboard for your
Has the
Marty
hoverboard
figure.
for Marty. With
And
the hat, too.
With the hat and the suitcase of money from Doc Brown. And also the USA Today. Did you guys pick that up when it was on newsstands when they did the like USA Today actually released on the date? I believe it was October 22nd, 2015. They released that, which is pretty cool. We have a very big Back to the Future fan who actually shares an office with Dominic and I, and she and I, during our lunch, had to chase it down at newsstands.
It's getting nice and close to it.
Yeah, as close as you can. Just get all up in there.
So where's the next...
The next stop is around this way. We're going to show you an original piece by one of our artists. It's a character that is very near and dear to his heart because he created her. So this is Pepper. Pepper's from the future. She is an original creation of Stanley Archermlau. She's available for preview on our website, but you can pre-order the premium art print already. So if you're a fan of Pepper, if you're a fan of Stanley Archermlau, and you just kind of want to add his stuff to your collection. He does a lot of our other premium art prints of like, he's the one who did all the Gotham City Sirens. So Pepper goes right along with them. I mean, she's a kick-ass female and who's gorgeous, so you can just display them all together. And this Pepper premium format figure, again, this is the first time we're showing her. She's another noob to SDCC. There's so much that we just never showed before the show. It's kind of, I'm in awe of it. I love when people get to see things for the first time. I love when I get to see things for the first time, because a lot of this we, even as staff members, hadn't seen before it showed up.
Sweet.
All right. Okay, just a little bit about Pepper. Pepper is an interdimensional super spy. That is her occupation. So I don't know a lot about her, but I know that I want to learn more, because an interdimensional super spy is kind of like what I aspire to be in the future or now. Anyway, behind me are the...
face is too out there to be a spy. As in, like, it's out on the internet, everyone's going to be like,
true.
oh, that's Susan.
Like, oh, that's... Right. I can't really be an interdimensional super spy. That wouldn't work.
I know the song.
Oh, what's the... Oh, the Iron Maiden song. What is it?
Malevestros' Iron Maiden song is Number of the Beast.
Cool.
Oh, nice. Now we know.
And maybe that'll be a piece of trivia during Spooktacular. So, there you go.
And some people are already understanding where we're at,
Yep.
So let's go through it. Oh no, don't do that near the turtles.
They're protected. They're protected. Anyway, we have Donatello, we have Leonardo, we have Michelangelo, and we have Raphael. All four brothers are here.
There we go, back on.
All right, sorry guys, we lost you for a second, but we are back. This is the first time we showed you a sneak peek of Leonardo in an after credit sequence of the live stream a few weeks ago, but now we have all four turtles. Who was your favorite turtle, guys? Let me know. My favorite was Leonardo, ironically.
Mine was Raphael when I was growing up, but now I'm a Donatello guy.
See, I liked Donatello because he was purple, and like as a kid, because I didn't really understand the different personalities, and when I was a kid, I used to always wear purple. So
Simon makes a good point about your interdimensional super spy. In other dimensions, they may not know you, so it might still work. You just can't be one here.
Simon. Thank you, Simon. See, you just
I haven't
high
crushed
five.
your hope. Yeah, there we go.
High five, Simon. You just made it so all my dreams will come true. Thank you. Now to get an interdimensional like hopper thing like they have on Rick and Morty. Anyway, yeah, I used to wear purple and try to be Donatello, but now that I understand like the differences in their characters, I became a Leonardo fan.
Nice. Well, people are ruling in. It seems like Mikey is the most popular one in the comments.
Well, that's because he eats the most pizza.
He's also the party dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you want to party with Mikey and he eats a bunch of pizza. And personally, if I were going to be best friends with any of the turtles, I would probably pick Mikey. Just primarily for pizza consumption.
Sure.
Anyway, behind me is the Iron Giant Maquette. Again, this is another one that we're showing for the first time ever. I hadn't seen him before. I'm not gonna lie, I might have cried, but you can't prove it because it's not on the live stream or any video. We even had Brad Bird himself stop by the booth to admire this Iron Giant Maquette. So take a look at him. Oh, his eyes are gonna light up. By the way, yeah, we
the eyes do light up too.
Already?
Already,
even the prototype?
Do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just it's just not on currently because it's before the show floor.
Yeah, that's
opens.
right. In case you guys don't know, the show floor is not open yet, which is why some of the light up features aren't turned on. And if you pre-order this Iron Giant book, you can get 30% off at Inside Editions. Inside Editions also publishes our court book, so we kind of like them a lot.
Sweet.
All right.
Let's move on
to the Wolf Predator Legendary Scale Bust. He also went up for preview during online Comic-Con. Everything you see here, you can go to sideshow.com/SDCC to get a closer look at. So if there's something that you really wanted to see that we missed, or that you just want to get a better picture of, sideshow.com/SDCC16. There you go.
And Craig says, enter me in that life-size R2-D2 comp, please.
Yes.
You can do it online.
You can do it. Go. Sideshow.com/SDCC16. Click on the win a life-size R2-D2 banner. There, it's there. I swear.
It is all yours.
Yep. I mean,
well, if you win.
you got to fight me for it.
Yeah.
That's the part that we're not telling people. You enter for a chance to win, you randomly win it, and then you have to fight a series of employees to be able to take it home.
What tier of the pagoda are you on? You're not on the top.
I'm not on the top.
No.
Because that would be too easy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're the first boss.
That's mean. I'm some mid-level boss.
Okay, you're a mid-level boss.
I'm definitely a mid-level boss. Wow. Wow, Dominic. You're a first-level boss.
I am a first-level boss.
Anyway. Here is our Predator Jungle Hunter.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday and I didn't sleep. Hi. What else can we say about Predator? I always like how we do the costuming. Like
Yeah, the netting is real netting. That's not sculpted.
And it looks like his
Loincloth?
yes, undergarment that he wears.
Foundational
garment that he wears is also fabricated because it's not painted.
Sweet. We got Terminator as well.
Terminator T-800 Endoskeleton battle damage. He is available on our. Oh, his pose is he's ready.
One of the poses, like you always see Terminators, they're very, very stiff.
Yeah, every time you see Terminator, you always see Terminators as a very, very stiff machine-like things. We wanted to capture the fact that the T-800 actually has like his own personality and is a fighter. So we captured him in a stance, like a war stance. So that's what's happening in this. You can see the base is made from like the ruins of, Earth when the machines took over. Personally, I'm a huge Terminator fan, and this is something that I definitely want in my collection.
Yeah, I grew up on Terminator.
Me too.
I love every time we release one.
I wanted to be a Sarah Connor when I was a kid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I learned how to do pull-ups because of her.
How many can you do?
I can't do that many. I can do like maybe 5, but I feel like Sarah Connor anytime I do it.
If you could do 5 pull-ups, you have a fighting chance against a mid-level boss. That's that's what the point you really need to drive home.
There you go. Now we have back to aliens. We have our alien Internectivus raptus. Internectivus. I never pronounce it correctly, guys. I'm really sorry, but that's why I have people like Dominic and not Susan who tell me how to say things I can't say. Like Executioner. He is available for pre-order on our website. Should be shipping sometime fourth quarter. There's also a premium art print that you can purchase. Actually, that might be sold out, but there is a premium art print that goes
we made
exactly for the statue. It kind of captures just a lot of the essence of what an alien is. It's really beautiful.
I love the tail wrapping around the legs. It's a great
and
piece.
I love the floating.
Oh yes,
Look
yeah.
how it floats.
It's also.
How did they do that? Yay, physics.
And we got this Alien King.
We have the Alien King. We showed him on our live stream a couple weeks ago. And he is very impressive.
Get everybody out of booth.
Just to show you the size and the scale, we mentioned this before, but those are supposed to be alien warriors coming out of, I think, a planet or the nest, the hive, coming out of the hive. So that just shows you
Attention,
how big.
exhibitors. The hall will open in less than 30 minutes.
Whoa, guys!
Please
This
make
just
sure
shows you
all
how big an
merchandise and
alien
trash
king is. So
out
if
the aisles
a warrior
and returned
is
to
that
your
size,
exhibits.
that's the scale of the
Attendees will be
king.
entering the hall in less than 30 minutes.
Nice.
So we're just gonna do a quick swoop over here to grab some of these other Prime 1. Is this from Prime 1 Studios?
Attention, exhibitors. The hall will open in less than 30 minutes.
This is an alien soldier.
Please make sure all merchandise and trash is out of the aisles and returned to your exhibits. Attendees will be entering the hall in less than 30 minutes.
So you guys were showing you all this before the show floor opens. Look at how big this is, again, compared to me.
It's quite large.
It's quite large. So if you're an alien fan and you want an alien soldier with an alien weapon in your house, you're going to want to take a gander at that. So let's just swoop around this way.
Let's get some Optimus.
Optimus Prime.
This is a classic Optimus as well.
Yes.
I think Generation 1.
See?
Yep, Transformers Generation 1.
This is why I keep him around, because I actually
That's
never...
why.
Yeah, that's why. You hold the camera and you know about Optimus Prime.
Okay.
Because I actually...
Ghost hands.
Oh, and right, and to be my floating hand. I forgot about that. We have some other Prime 1. We featured these on our DC Thursday. I'm losing track of days. So let's bring you to the Iron Giant. This is Voltron, not Iron Giant, but they're both maquettes. Voltron, we showed you again on our live stream. He is made up of so many different pieces, but don't worry, we'll try and put most of them together for you. He also has a light up feature on his eyes that we turned on our live stream, so we could show you what Voltron would look like all lit up. And
where are we going next?
We're going over to see the one who knocks.
Oh. Ooh.
I am the one who knocks.
A little afraid.
I saw pictures of this when they sent them to me, and we're like, "Hey, can you? We're gonna be putting this on our website." And I was like, "You mean we're putting Bryan Cranston on our website?" Because get in close to this guy. He looks Walter White life-size bust looks just like him. The likeness is crazy. There's even real hair on the goatee. That's just. It's really freaking me out a little bit.
The veins in the head.
I know.
I'm
just like
most incredible part of this to me.
It's really just kind of like I thought the pictures that they sent me were just pictures of Bryan Cranston until I realized that he had no arms in the pictures. I actually thought the pictures were Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, you're like, Bryan Cranston has arms.
Yeah,
What's
I was like,
going on
Bryan
here?
Cranston has arms. I'm pretty sure anyway. I mean, I watched all of Breaking Bad. Okay.
How's he gonna knock without arms?
That's true. He knocks with his head. Anyway, we have 2 more prop replicas of alien heads. This is the dog alien. There's so many different aliens that sometimes I can't keep track of.
We also changed them in the middle of the show.
Oh, and that's why. I was like, I don't think I've even paid attention. They changed them in the middle of the show, so now we have these aliens instead of the other alien that we had. Yeah.
Nice and shiny.
I know. This one I like the translucent.
Oh yeah.
They really captured that part of the alien.
You can see that.
Anyway.
Nice. Okay.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching us. Every time. Whoa.
Don't fall.
Spider-Man almost kicked me in the face. Thank you so much for watching our live stream and for tuning in every day of San Diego Comic-Con. We've had a ton of fun at the show, you guys. Oh, you know who I forgot to show you? I don't think he's made it onto a live stream yet. This is Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China. I can't believe I almost ended the show without showing that to you. So let's end on Jack Burton. Jack Burton, this is, again, the first time we're showing him. We are making Big Trouble in Little China 6-scale figures, starting with Jack Burton. He went up for preview on our website during online Comic-Con, and people are flipping out. Why? Because he's amazing. What a great cult classic character. I'm so glad that we're making him. Thank you guys so much for coming out to SDCC 2016. If you're at the show, please come by and say hi. It's our last day here. And if we are booth 1929, and if you are not at the show, we have online Comic-Con happening. So come to slideshow.com/SDCC16 and join us there for online Comic-Con. Thank you guys so much. Mwah.
Give your floating hands.
Floating hands.
Floating hands.
Floating hands. Bye guys.
Bye.